4,500, 50 pounds, little Sportsman no-slide bunkhouse coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And these folks went from 0 to 60 very quickly. This type of camper we're looking at absolutely represents the very entry-level threshold of the RV business. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory fashion. There are positives to that. We will cover that more as we go through. But they went from this to a triple slide, heavily insulated, big, beautiful Jayco Eagle travel trailer here. And evidently they're looking to not do little family camping, but do some big, serious couples camping. In the meantime, though, you got this little thing here that is just clean as a whistle and gonna make somebody just, if you're looking for your first camper or to get out of a hybrid or a tent or something, this is gonna be a solid starter choice for you. So when I refer to something as absolute entry threshold, there are a lot of people who knee-jerk and they think I'm just being like a mudslinging politician. I'm being derogatory, and that's not the case. I'm simply being factual because there are so many different campers, and something I've always felt is they're all the best for different reasons. So what do I mean by that? Because every RV's best quality is also its biggest drawback, and that's true, I think, of RVs, of people, of anything. That's something I've really learned here. So this is a camper where by design, it is built with a price point in mind. It is not overbuilt in any way, shape, or form. Like, instead of a little more expensive LEDs, we have incandescent bulbs. They also have minimal lighting and minimal windows here. But if you've watched a lot of my videos, something you're going to hear me say all the time is having reducing lights and windows is one of the greatest ways to reduce the cost of an RV without ever really gutting it. Now, things like this big cutaway wall right here in front of the bedroom. If you have reduced privacy, you also have greater sense of space and a bigger feeling camper. So again, everything is a push and a pull. What is better is subjective to how it fits through the lens of the next potential owner. My job is not to form those opinions. My job is to share the information so that you can make an educated decision. That's what I'm doing here. So like I said, what is nice about this? This is basic, this is entry level, but it's also been exceptionally well kept. Again, if you're looking for your first camper, you're not inheriting someone else's problems. If I'm being just beyond picky, the only thing I could find is that the little outside patio light next to the door here, apparently the bulb burned out. That's the worst I can come up with, you know? Other than that, it's fine. Like, if you take a look at the kitchen here, pretty decent storage in this kitchen, starting with those overhead cabinets. Moving down, you can see we've actually got pretty decent drawer space in here. Including additional nice little bonus drawer under the refrigerator there as you get close to the bathroom. So they did a good job not wasting space in here. Now again, built with a budget in mind, they didn't go with over-the-top fancy pants countertops. But you know what? These basic style countertops have been in the RV business for like 50 plus years. They will probably never not be in the RV business because at the end of the day, there's nothing really wrong with them. Like, you hear me talk a lot about thermal foil and solid surface countertops in new RVs, but at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with these generic T-molded countertops we're looking at here. There really isn't. And in a smart money cost-saving measure, you see where they cut the sink out of this countertop, they repurpose that material into a very simple but effective sink cover system. There's nothing wrong with that. There are other pretty options out there, but the whole point of this camper is to be effective, not expensive. And I guess in that regard, it's doing well. Simple CD stereo system, and those do have an auxiliary input. So if you are looking for that extended, like, fancy entertainment system, you can just plug your phone into it with an auxiliary cord, and there you go. That is not a tile backsplash, by the way. That is like a fancy dressed-up wallpaper, just to mention that. I don't ever like to sell anything under false pretense. Now, look at the floor. Look how clean and shiny this is. Also, carpetless. This is very easy to keep clean, like the previous owner of this did. They were very classy, fun people, too. I'm glad I got a chance to shake hands with them. The little TV enclosure up here, not made for a big old giant screen, but you put an articulating swing arm, and you can have a TV that sticks out from that cabinet. You're going to be good to go. It does look like previous owners had put a TV up there, took it with them. Can't blame them for that. I don't fault them for that. Down here, you will see that this dinette actually folds down into a nice little sleeper. But what's also awesome is that there is storage below the dinette, and you don't necessarily have to take the wooden bases out from under the cushions, because you do have these doors for easy access here. A simple double over double bunkhouse, as is very popular. And again, not the most private arrangement, but at the same time, by having fewer walls blocking everything off, the RV does feel noticeably larger in here as compared to something like our very popular Jayco 264 BHs, or our Cherokee 26 BHs, or Cherokee 26 DJ SE gray. I mean, there's a lot of different campers that have this floor plan right here, you know, but they all have their, like I said, they all have their things. We've got a skylight and a shower surround panel, very simple bathroom. But what more do you really need the bathroom to do? You need to get in here, to do your business, to wash your hands, to wash your hair, and get out. And that's all you can do in this bathroom, and that's all you need to do in this bathroom. It's not an overbuilt, overpriced kind of thing. You may have noticed also that the dining table can also fold down into a sleeper. So, or pardon me, not the dining table, we already talked about that. The sofa down here can fold down into a sleeper. And I do like the extra couple little pillows that come with it. Just general nice little thing to be able to, you know, have thrown at me by my wife the next time I run my mouth. Not that that's ever happened or anything. Neither here nor there. Moving up front here, again, you do have a sliding curtain to like a accordion wall, basically, if you want to close off your front bedroom here. So you do have a visual break point if you're looking for it. But other than that, it's just simple, clean, effective, easy walk around bed. What's nice here is this is a camp queen, but you do have the ability to put a longer residential queen in there, because they left plenty of room around the base of the bed. And what's actually kind of neat is if it is like movie night, something you can do is put the little kiddos here, and adults can sit here and almost have like your own little at-home theater thing, and then swing the TV out from up that direction if you do mount a swing-out television, and you'll be good to go there. You are prepped for a TV up in that corner, by the way. And the extra vent above the bed gives you extra airflow at night, which is very handy if you do have that accordion wall shut down. Just like the inside, the outside, it's clean. There's no like signs of hard sun, oxidation, or anything of that nature. One of the things they did well here is give this thing a very large front pass-through. And, I mean, you will always find something to put in here. I don't care how big it is. You'll always find something to put in a big front pass-through storage, whether it's a trailer, a fifth wheel, whatever. You're going to pack it up. It does have a simple power awning. So, you know, setting up camp's a little easier that way. But again, most of the things you're going to find out here are more on the basic level, and that's fine. That also means they're not on the more expensive level. It doesn't do any more than it has to. It does exactly what it needs to, and it stops right there. And that's all right. We do have a little outside utility shower, which is a handy little feature here. The tires look pretty good. Let's take a nice little stroll up here and peek at these. I don't see any bad weather checking or irregular wear patterns or anything like that. Looks like just a normal trailer tire. Sliding around the back here, it looks like they gave a little extra protection to the spare tire. They actually didn't just leave it under that cover. They also basically wrapped what's effectively like a hefty bag around it, just to help keep the sun and everything off of it. Now, one thing I did notice, I'm going to guess it was maybe a low-hanging branch, is you can see a couple little creases in the skin up here, and I had to go way out of my way to see this and show you folks. So I hope you can understand and buy with confidence from a dealership that we do our very best to represent everything with the best, you know, information, open transparency, and integrity that, you know, you really can. And I don't really see anything that scares me on this. Like I said, solid little entry-level camper. I think if it's something you're looking to throw the kids in for a couple years, then swap out to a couples coach like the last folks did, this one will get the job done. So, if that looks all right, give us a call here at Haylett RV. 800-256-5196. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.